today. I'm about to stream some Helldivers. So, before I begin the game, I want to say something just in case, so it's out there in the stream. For one, I'm streaming these on Twitch in the hopes that I do get some viewers, but I'm also recording it and uploading it to YouTube. So, one of the reasons that I got into streaming, aside from just being kind of isolated and wanting to reconnect to the gaming community, because when I used to play World of Warcraft, I was a pretty big community guy. I enjoyed, chatting with people. Um, it actually got to the point where the people that I was hanging out with in World of Warcraft were what kept me playing World of Warcraft. Um, there was a lot of time where I'd just run around in the main city and jump around and just chat on Ventrilo or TeamSpeak or whatever. Uh, it was a good time, and I've lost contact with all those people. Um, but another reason, and so yeah, streaming, I thought it might be a good way to re-engage with the gaming community. But the other reason is because I'm the father of a boy, and I thought it would be really nice to have some videos recorded so that if something ever happens to me, he would be able to watch them. So, while he's not yet old enough to watch this game, he will be at some point. And I play other games. That's why I was playing stuff like Minecraft before. That's why I'm trying to start reading books. I'll pick up Mary Shelley again here soon. My brain hurts. It's real hard for me to read these days. But a lot of this channel is if I don't get any viewers whatsoever, if I can have a catalog of videos, um, that if he's ever having a hard time, he can watch. That would be fine. So I'm gonna for sure move to some more peaceful games and stuff, but something about a shooter sits right with my soul. I just enjoy it. So I'm gonna start a new thing, and we'll see if I keep it up. I'm gonna tell a few jokes. So let's I have to fix compatibility mode for that. So let's start out with some jokes. I got 150 funny jokes for kids. Here's some 35 animal jokes. I'll tell a few of them. What don't cats like online? Why don't cats like online shopping? They prefer a catalog. What do you call a tiger? that drinks lemonade? A sourpuss. What do you call a cow with no legs? Ground beef. What is a cat's favorite song? Three Blind Mice. How do you get a squirrel's attention? Act like a nut. What do you call birds falling in love? Tweet hearts. What do you write in a rabbit's birthday card? Happy birthday. What do you call a cold dog? A chili dog. What do you call a lazy baby kangaroo? A pouch potato. What do you call an alligator wearing a vest? An investigator. Why is it so hard for a leopard to hide? Because it's always spotted. What do you get if you cross a beetle and an Australian cattle dog? Dingo star. Why are fish so smart? They live in schools. What do eats eat for dessert? I think it's supposed to be cats. What do cats eat for dessert? Chocolate mouse. It's a joke. Play on the word moose. Chocolate moose. Just if you don't got it. What did the birds call the owl telling jokes? Hootlarious. What type of snake ate all the desserts? A python. What did the dog magician say? Labracadabra. What do cats eat for breakfast? Mice Krispies. How much money does a skunk have? 1 cent. How do you tell the difference between a bull and a cow? It's one or the other. What did the hawk say when it fell off the branch? Well, this is Hawkward. What do sea lions say when they hear a bad joke? That's the silliest thing I've ever heard. What do you call an elephant that doesn't matter? An irrelevant. What did the alpaca say when he wanted to go on a picnic? Alpaca lunch. What is it called when a dinosaur makes a soccer goal? A dino score. What did the turkey join? Why did the turkey join the band? Why did the turkey join a band? So she could use her drumsticks. What is as big as an elephant but weighs nothing? An elephant's shadow. What's a frog's favorite game? Leapfrog. Who wears shoes while sleeping? A horse. Why couldn't the duck stop laughing? He was quacking up. I don't get that one. Who wears shoes while sleeping? A horse. I don't think I get it. I mean, I know horses wear shoes while sleeping, but I don't get the rest of it. Why couldn't the pony sing a song? She was a little horse. Why did the crab never share? Because he's shellfish. Where do cows go? Headphones. Where do cows go for fun? The movies. What is the name of the horse next door? Neighbor. Why do dogs like cell phones? They have caller ID. What do you call... Oh, no, said that one. Alright, that's enough jokes for now. let's get on to the stream.
English US.
I might cut the fronts together later for another video. I figure start early, right? Start recording early, because who knows what could happen, you know? Better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it.
Subtitle mode. Subtitle mode. On screen only. Full. Full.
Oh, you're wondering why. It's good to reinstall your operating system every once in a while, especially if you install and uninstall a lot of stuff. Because, and this bit of knowledge is credit to my middle brother. Every time you install something or uninstall it, it makes a change to the registry. And there's a lot of stuff going on all the time. There's a lot of files going back and forth. So,
We have new orders, Helldiver. The time has come to rid ourselves of the automaton irritant, once and for all.
so anyway, reinstalling your operating system kind of gives you, it's like spring cleaning, which I might make a habit of starting to do it every spring. You know, spring cleaning, nice fresh PC. You gotta reinstall your games and stuff, but it doesn't take too long. But that's another good reason you should keep all your personal files in the cloud. That way, if something happens to your computer, crashes or something, or gets a bad virus, you don't have to worry that.
Element 710 is safe and environmentally friendly. Any rumors of E710 spills are the work of dissidents. Way of life.
What was it? I don't want to interrupt them. Sometimes they might put out some good info. Juggernaut. Give me more speed and I might order something like this. It's a cool outfit though. It looks good for sure. What was I saying? Keep your files in the cloud. That way if you some unfortunate event, it all goes to heck. You won't lose anything. And cloud storage is getting pretty cheap. You know, there's Google Cloud Storage, which you got a good bit of it. Microsoft Cloud Storage, iCloud Storage. A lot of antiviruses have cloud storage. And if you play games, if you have a, if you use something like Steam, then it's real easy to reinstall your games, and then you just, if you use applications regularly, you know, you should know how to reinstall them. It's probably not too hard. Plus you get a fresh copy, not an updated copy, you get a fresh copy of it, whatever your system is. So we're going with the stalwart this time. You know, I will say, I mentioned something about the microtransactions before, but, you know, for the price of these things, and considering they are the only microtransactions. So far, I've only seen one piece of gear that I actually thought was worth purchasing for my playstyle, the one I'm wearing, the light gunner. And you can get super chips from these metal things like this. I didn't buy any. I just, every level you have the opportunity to purchase super chips. So you don't have to buy them, but even if you have them, for the price of the gear, $20 is, let's see, you could buy like, depending, you could buy a few good pieces of gear with that. I still don't like microtransactions, but honestly, it doesn't look like they've made the gear worth purchasing, so it's not that big a deal. But then again, I guess if you just like the look of it, but I mean, personally, I like the look of the light gunner, and it's got the best stats. Like, I mean, speed, yes. Stamina regen, yes. And it's padded, so it's not like the best. It's not like the best padded, like armored setup, but it's got 100, which is like right now 100, 550, 125. These stats are better than all the rest that I've seen. I have not seen any speed or stamina regen stats better than this setup. And then it's also got armor rating. Let's see. Yeah, Juggernaut's 100. Exterminator's 100. Like the Juggernaut, that's basically defense, you know. It's the same. And it's got speed and regen. It's like they made it for me. But to be honest, I like the style of it because it's plain, you know. It's not shiny, it's subdued. There's not a lot of fanciness. It's just something simple about it that I like quite a bit. But overall, it's the best weapon set. Well, these have better armor, but like, I think the mobility is more valuable than the armor. And then the helmets, they're just cosmetic, so I guess I could really do anything, but yeah, I don't know, keep sets together, you know. And the cape, yeah, they're all alright. I normally wouldn't choose a gaudy cape like this, but contains a grain of sand from Super Earth, so its bearers carry a small piece of liberty with them wherever they go. I just like that. I like the, I don't know if I'm using it correctly, the thematic element. So what am I doing? The breaker. I'll use this breaker until I unlock that medium armor piercing assault rifle. Boosters are pretty good too. Let's see, can I unlock anything else? Oh, that's also another reason I'm talking so much, as if I'm talking to someone, even though there's not anyone particular there. It's, you know, trying to give tips and tricks to my kid if he ever watches this stuff and I don't get the chance to do it in person, because I don't really want him playing a game like this yet. I try to honor the ESRB, because I mean, they're gonna live a pretty good long life, you know. There's no good reason to, if they play it too early, they can't play it for the first time when they're old enough to cognitively really appreciate the game, is my personal belief. That by letting kids play games too early, I feel like it takes something away from them. Because there are plenty of games that are more kid friendly. Animal Crossing, for example, is one we're playing now. Minecraft is pretty good. Um, Animal Crossing, for sure. You know, a lot of the Nintendo originals, Mario, Zelda, Donkey Kong, Banjo Kazooie. There's just a lot of good stuff that they can play while they're younger. Super Smash Brothers, that if they play the more mature games when they're younger, they're not going to want to play that stuff when they're older. So it's like you're stealing from them if you let them play mature games too young, because they could be playing games that are made for their age group. So don't steal from your kids. Let them play the games that are marketed to them. Let them play games like this later. 16, 18, I would say. 16, I think, would be, I don't know. I played games way younger, so it's kind of, I don't know. I don't know where I'd be if I played different games. I used to play 007 like it was nothing. I mean, not like it was nothing. Like it was the best thing ever. I used to spend hours on GoldenEye, can I get it to where on every mission I kill each enemy with a single headshot, and I never fire more than one bullet per enemy, and can I hit each of them in the face? Because that's an insta-kill if you're playing a legitimate game. If a headshot is an insta-kill, if you shoot someone in the face, they're dead. But even that, it wasn't super gory because of the graphics at the time, and it wasn't super mature. It was a spy game, it was based on movies. I probably played that, I don't know, whenever the N64 came out, whatever the age was. I was born in 88, so however old I was when GoldenEye came out, that's when I played it. But, my parents didn't grow up with video games, so they didn't really get to experience, oh, you shouldn't play this game. It's kind of like watching R-rated movies. Like, there's no good reason to let a kid watch R-rated movies. There's plenty of movies and TV shows, especially nowadays with all the on-demand stuff. There's plenty of movies and TV shows that are appropriate for the age of a kid, that the movie's not going anywhere. They're gonna eventually, hopefully, be of age to watch it. They're eventually gonna be 18, and all those movies, they're gonna be there still. There's plenty of stuff that is made for kids that, even if you think it's stupid, let the kid watch the kids show, because they are designed to teach kids stuff. You don't want to give a kid adult lessons. There's lessons to be learned in movies, like horror movies. The lessons learned is, well, don't play with magic. Be careful where you go. Most of the supernatural horror movies, what is the lesson? Don't play with Ouija boards. Don't mess with magic. Stay away from witchcraft. Don't go into the woods alone. Don't go around anyone you don't know. There's lessons to be learned, that it's not about just the gore. There's lessons to be learned in these movies. If you're, paying attention, you can see the lesson. How many times have you watched a horror movie, like the old Scream ones, and you see, why didn't they do this? Why didn't they run out the house? Why did they make this mistake? Well, that's a lesson. If you ever get a home invasion or a stalker or something, don't make the same mistakes. Don't go into the basement. Don't answer the door if you're alone and you're a vulnerable person. Lock your door, because there are people who will go door to door and open and check to see if it's open. That's one of the things. I briefly worked as a security guard when I was younger, coming out of college. And one of the things you do is you go around and you check each door to make sure it's secure. Like, is my door locked, right? And because people, thieves or ne'er-do-wells, will go around and they'll look for open doors. And yes, it is easy to pick a lock, but not everybody knows how to pick a lock. Some people just don't know how. Some people don't want to put in the effort to pick a lock because they might get caught. But they'll go around and look for doors that are just open. No, just walk in. There was a lot of cases of that, and I think in the 70s when the cults were real big, there were situations where people, strangers, would just walk around. And back in the day, you know, there's a lot of nostalgia about, back in the day we used to leave our keys in the car and leave our doors unlocked, and it was safe. Well, not really, because there were incidences of murders, and there were a lot of situations where people went missing and died because of stupid stuff like not locking the door. And like, I grew up, my mom used to watch Lifetime all the time. That's terrifying. Like, all the abductions and the travesties. It's just, if that doesn't make you paranoid about life, I don't know what will. And it's not necessarily wrong. So, and what happens when in a horror movie someone plays with a Ouija board? They get haunted, and usually them and all their friends die. They get possessed. What happens when someone plays with witchcraft? Generally, they get possessed, or a monster is summoned, and everyone dies. What's the lesson there? Probably shouldn't play with witchcraft, whether you believe it or not, you know? Because what if? You know? Action movies. Lessons in action movies. There's lessons in family movies. A lot of relationships. There's lessons in adventure movies, because every time someone makes a mistake, that's going to stay in your brain. And you're going to say, oh, I remember from that one movie. Oh, hey, what's up, man? No, I didn't see your chats because for some reason the in-game interlay is not working. So I don't see your chats on screen. So, but what's up? How you doing? Nice to meet you. Got a couple of you. What's up? So yeah, like in games, there's lessons to be learned. And let kids, like, a lot of the kid lessons are like basic world building stuff, especially in today's society where there's less community and people are more spread out. Games designed for kids will teach them things that they might not learn, because back in the day when I was a little boy, I'd go outside and there was a neighborhood, might have 15 kids, all the way from 5 to 16, running around the neighborhood and riding bikes and playing games and stuff, and you just a lot of cross knowledge. I learned so much from the other kids, both good and bad things. Kids at school playing recess, just playing in the park, you know. So let kids learn the games, learn the lessons that come with their age group games. Let the adults learn the lessons that come from the adult games. Because whether it's made to be educational or not, everything's educational if you like have a mind of learning. Thanks for the follows, guys. Nice to see you. I don't know how to make it alert that I see your chats, because I can see it in the game, like, or rather, I can see it in the stream, but I can't see my chats in the full screen game, and I don't know what to do about that. I think that's just a Helldivers thing. Hopefully they'll. But I'm on Twitch Studio because I like to support the proprietary, like the in-house programs and stuff. 54. I need to spend 54. What's this one? Resist injury. I'm gonna go ahead and buy the emotes since the armor isn't that useful. So I think these emotes, they play at the end. So I don't see any new banners that I like. I enjoy the all black. Stamina enhancement. See, that's pretty good. Those are good boosts. I don't know that I have a UAV recon. So this is the one that I'm really looking forward to. I don't know if it's as good as I think it is, but that medium armor penetrating is like, I don't think I've seen another rifle that's medium armor penetrating. All right. But yeah, if you're watching a TV show and you see someone do something stupid that makes you think, why'd they do that? That's a lesson you're learning. Just don't do that thing. I don't really like explosive rounds, because if you use an explosive round and you have to shoot something that creeps up on you, you're just blowing yourself up. Alright, let me check, make sure I have a stalwart. Stalwart. Alright. I'm gonna be able to play like one game. This is where it's at though, the ship modules. Alright, so as before, I am playing, I'm gonna go back to Omicron.
Ready for another mission, Helldiver?
I enjoyed Futurama, and I just remember Omicron Persei 8 had a Tyrant King. So I figure roundabout.
One last step.
So the flag is a flag raising. This is track down and eliminate the Brood Commander. Mission, eliminate Brood Commander. So this should be quick.
Mission coordinates locked.
But I want
Hellpods prime.
to specimens.
Engaging orbital thrusters. Orbit
made the mistake last time of dropping it right on top. And I didn't know you could even do that. I didn't know, because I'd just been doing pugs. I didn't know you could choose where to. I didn't really understand how it worked, but I'm learning. That's why I'm doing these easy missions. Learn the way it all works. It'd be nice to save.
Launch initiated.
Armor isn't just one of those heavy armor makes you attack. It slows you down and affects your training Hey man, I'm sorry that I didn't see your chat. But I wasn't, I don't know, I wasn't expecting it because I want to switch back. There's put in a ticket. I don't think I heard any word yet. Let me make sure that my maybe that'll make it to where other people won't come around. 'Cause being in trivial, I know I can do it on my own. Alright, but I got 40 minutes to explore this. Environmental hazards keep getting me. Not paying attention. Oh, let's go ahead and get this stalwart. I tested this. I tested this out.
Deploying sport weapon.
The stalwart is for sure the weapon that I want. It's a good machine gun, light machine gun, and the most important thing is he doesn't sit there and stoop to reload. All right, I see this red.
Tagging
I'm
map,
gonna go
southwest,
investigate it.
200 meters.
I don't know what the red means. I'm guessing it's like a hotbed or something. So we'll see. We will see. Oh look, a flag. But I for sure want to learn the game before I subject anything to any further. Shotgun and light machine gun.
Mag's empty.
But I might switch back to the assault rifle because it looks like it's chewing through ammo pretty good.
Say hello to
Objective
democracy!
near your position.
Mag's empty!
Freedom marches onward. Thanks to you. You may proceed to extraction.
Alright, so that was
Mag's empty!
need a good way. I haven't figured out a good way to find holes. And that was a problem when I was pick up doors. I don't know. It's in. Where are
Mag's empty!
One thing I did, I saw a YouTube short with a fellow with a beard. I don't remember his name. I'll have to look it up a bit. Oh, that was awful. Let's do a shout out to him. I can't believe I just shot him. Pointing out the enhancing the
You may proceed to extraction when ready.
actually not
Helldiver lost. Sending replacement.
I walked right through that.
Request approved. Reinforcements on the way.
Point me to the enemy. Get some! Get some! Found something!
Navigating the map is another thing. I'm pretty slow to navigate the map, so being able to do this on my own is reload. I just dropped a whole good mag. Now, is it gonna let me? No, it doesn't let me take the ammunition from the other weapon, which is a little bit disappointing.
Extraction is available.
Yeah, I heard you. Extraction's available, but I want samples. I want to unlock the modules. I also want to find these buffaloes. Spawn points. And they don't show up
democracy!
Oh man, what happened? What? Thought I had it's another good thing that the third round. I know it doesn't.
You may
penetrate as
proceed to
much,
extraction when ready.
but honestly, that what do you call it? Go in a clockwise rotation. Let's go counterclockwise. Oh, there they are.
Mission at 30 minutes remaining.
So I have a habit of standing up whenever shooting because I forget to crouch, but it improves accuracy. So one of my task objectives is to make a point of stopping and crouching to improve my accuracy.
Found something.
I'm not gonna worry about prone right now.
Marking location. Never mind.
I didn't know that that was a thing I could do.
Cancel that.
Extraction is available.
Case of Democracy Drafts Premium Light Beer. Please refrain from operating heavy machinery while consuming this beverage. Obviously. Wonder what it's gonna be. These little suckers have goodies in them. Let's see, what is it? Metals? Ah, it's a metal. War bond metal. Free metal. Common sample. Keep wanting to scroll out. Alright, where's the next point of interest? They generally have these flags on them. Not flags, beacons? That's pretty cool. I know if I go any further that way, I'm gonna go out of bounds.
Warning, you are leaving the mission area.
I didn't mean to. I'm trying to find metals. Well, not really metals, the samples. Eliminate Brood Commander. Maybe it's just because
Marking location. Tagging location. Never mind.
found.
Marking location. Northeast. Cancel that. Marking
You may
location.
proceed to extraction when ready.
Tagging location. Never mind.
See, I got a question mark on the map.
There's something here.
The diamond. It says minor place of interest. Why is it different? Seif communications device. This screen shows a picture of what must be a Seif soldier's family holding a banner saying "Defend our freedom." Common sample. Okay, got it. Stems, frags. Is there anything useful here? Outside from the center. There's an area. Another common sense. Got two common senses. There's 14 total is what it says. Let's go to the ship. There might be something there.
Warning, you are leaving the mission area.
We're just getting in trouble for getting into the zone.
Helldiver, you are moving outside the mission area.
Sucks getting trapped outside the mission area.
Extraction is available.
I hear you, sir. I will be extracting after I collect all of this. Oh no, environmental hazard.
Found something.
That was kind of interact. Seif communications device. Order. Do not retreat. Defend liberty at all costs. Common sample. Common sample. I'm sorry if you're lost. They do not allow me to bury the body. Oh. Super chip. Super credits. Cool. See, that's another good thing. They give an option like where you don't have to spend money on the things. And honestly, making it like that makes me more inclined to spend money on it. Even though I don't like microtransactions. Like, having it set up to where if I really want something, I can have a pool of credits. So that if I find a piece of gear that's awesome, like the B08 light
There's
gunner
something here.
thing, then I can get it. But the fact that they give me opportunities to get the currency outside of paying for it makes me want to pay for it, so that I can support the developer. Words scribbled on bomb. From Super Earth with love.
Extraction is available.
Alright, that wasn't anything helpful there. But a little bit of flavor. Learning the map. I know this must be boring, but I'm learning the
Found
map,
something.
So, and I don't mean the terrain specifically. I mean going around like this. I turned off public matchmaking, and I don't currently have any in-game friends. So, and I believe what happened with that is it makes it to where I'm allowed to play this single player. good because I like to explore and learn the systems that a game has without having to hinder the other people playing. So before just rushing in, I didn't really know how the maps were. What the icons on the map meant. I didn't know what the minor points of interest were.
There's something here.
But even just a little bit of exploration, I feel more solid. And safe communication device.
Mission at 20 minutes remaining.
Gotcha. Safe communications device. Device used to communicate between the Department of Expansion and colonial overseers. So, yeah,
You may proceed to extraction when ready.
gotcha, man. I'm exploring. I'm learning this system. So, taking time. We got a medal. Cool. Taking the time to learn the system that you're operating within, working within, whatever you want to word. Vending machine. The machine appears to be empty of its delicious, refreshing beverages. Taking the time here makes it to where it's more intuitive rather than having to use brain power to figure out what all this stuff means. Get a phone call.
Extraction is available.
Sorry about that. I got a phone call. So, alright, let's see the rest of the points of interest. Okay, there are 2 more samples. So, up in the right-hand corner, underneath the mission timer, difficulty, there's the
Extraction
sample
is available.
in green. I wonder about do you get the R, the requisitions, and the XP from completing it? I don't know, we'll find out. We'll find out together. Unless you already know, then I'll find out by myself and join you in knowledge.
Found something.
Handwritten note. Next week's delivery, 4 liberators, 2 cases prefab meals, fuel drum. Common sample. Nice little ammo cache. Sorry for the corpses. I wish I could bury you or something, but I know that the pacing of this game is such that is not a thing that we would have time to do if I was playing it as intended. But I really, really like to explore I'm missing common sample somewhere. So let's see, where would it most likely be? I've got 15 minutes.
There's something here.
There we go. Oh, and it's... There we go. There we go. 14. Common sample. Forklift. Used to transport... Forklift. Used to transport ore, modular dwellings, and dissident holding pens. Can't open this because I need at least one other person. But I'm sure it's just ammunition. Alright, so we found all of the...
You may proceed to
samples.
extraction when ready.
Gotcha. This is another thing, is playing by myself gives me an opportunity to practice avoiding environmental hazards. Where are you, Squeech Bug?
That's called democracy!
I mean, any damage is bad. So one of the things, I just wasted ammo. My mistake. I do like that. I am a fan of that mechanic. It adds a little bit of realism. I like to shoot guns in real life, so I think that is good habit-wise. It's not an infinite ammo mag, you know? It makes me think about magazine instead of bullets.
Last reload!
The only problem...
Extraction is available.
The only problem with that is they don't tell you how many bullets are in each magazine. You're gonna have to count them. Like the shotgun. It's 13. I can put ammo on you. What was that? Did they just set up as a trap? That's interesting. See, that's another thing. It's easier to learn enemy behavior when you're not running along with other people and worried about doing what they say. Not that I don't enjoy that. I enjoy that as well. I like running with a group and killing the enemy. But playing by yourself, you got more freedom of action. There's no pressure to do any particular thing. So it works itself out. I mean, it's valuable. I already secured this one. I just need a couple ammo boxes. Also, so I'm pretty sure that these
Mission at 10 minutes remaining.
I'm pretty sure that these features, these little minor points of interest, they're either built into the map or they're
Proceed to
procedurally
extraction when
generated.
ready.
If they're procedurally generated, by exploring each individual node, it makes it easy to know. It makes it easy to know, okay, that's one of those, because they're basically all the same, like a prepackaged thing. I've been wandering this map the whole time. I haven't seen any breaches. So there's no way to track a breach. That would be helpful, but I understand that it may not be really what they want. You know, it adds a bit of challenge. It adds a bit of challenge to make it so that you can't tell where they're coming from. But considering the high level of technology, it would, if they decided to implement a breach tracker like a mini Macron or whatever, it would
No
not
pain, no
take
freedom.
away from the style. Of course, again, it makes absolute sense to leave it out to make the game more challenging. But I'm sure that there's some way to determine where the breach is. I just haven't played it long enough to figure it out.
Mag's empty.
You may proceed to extraction when ready.
I'd like to find out where they're coming from. I mean,
Have a taste of democracy.
well, I'm thinking that my bad aim in this situation is a direct result of turning off the enhanced mouse precision. And so enhanced mouse precision in the pointer options is basically mouse acceleration. So the faster you move the mouse, the faster, like it goes faster. Talent tree would be nice, but I'm not being picky. This is a solid game. I just like talent trees. I like leveling up my characters. I like adding skills. I like perks. You know, I like passive abilities. I like active abilities, even though seems like active abilities might not fit so well in this, 'cause that's more the stratagems and things. But like, you gotta think about it. This guy's running around all the time. Eventually, he's gonna get real strong. He's gonna get real fast. Eventually, after all this running around,
Extraction request confirmed. Shuttle inbound.
after all this running around, he's eventually gonna get faster. He's gonna get more accurate from shooting. He's gonna get better stamina from running a lot. He's gonna get stronger from carrying all this stuff. His reload's gonna improve just from practice. Where is he?
ETA T-minus 1 minute 30 seconds.
I thought I had the correct. I thought I had the 3D sound on where I could see where stuff was coming from. It's not showing. It's not showing up.
ETA T-minus 1 minute.
No, it was on the supercomputer thing. But then again, the headset I have is one of those. It's a Turtle Beach 20. It's like 15 or something. It's almost a decade. So I think it's already been a decade. So the technology, I mean, it's a decade of technology.
ETA T-minus 30 seconds.
Like, the way they improve technology in 10 years is exceptional.
ETA T-minus 20 seconds.
So if you ever see a piece of technology, if you find out when the
ETA
technology
T-minus
was
10
made,
seconds. Clear landing zone.
the longer a boat it was made, the better technology model. So if something was built in 2007,
Pelican 1 approaching pickup.
that means like, whatever was built today. They would
Pelican 1 landing sequence initiated. Watch where you're standing. Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent. Another victory for the right side of history.
terminate the victory screen and stop it down. Only have one objective. So I got points for major, points for Helldivers, points for Pacific. I don't know how to do it. Determine that. So that's full operation. So I got a bonus for collecting all of the items. Barely liberated. That's what I'm always going to try to improve on. That's why I'm doing a lot of target practice. 65 point from 6%. I don't like it. I want at least 70 consistently. I died once. Where did I even die from? Oh, I wasn't looking behind me, so I died. So I guess you don't get any extra bonuses for those. See, he ran 6.5 kilometers. There's no way after this that he's not a little stronger.
Welcome back. The Terminids you defeated will soon fuel the war effort.
Personal order completed. Reward 50. I got 50 more medals. Let's see what I can unlock. Hello, person.
Once this
Wonder
cleanup
what you're gonna
operation's over, I'm hoping they'll keep the Helldivers active indefinitely as a galactic patrol force. The automatons weren't much of a threat, but You never know what else could be out there.
It's true. That's a good point. I wonder, I really look forward to seeing what they're going to add in the future.
Reminder, Element 710 is safe and environmentally friendly. Any rumors of E710 spills are the work of dissidents seeking to undermine our way of life.
Okay, I need 80 for that, 100 for that, 80, 60, 60, 60. Yep, that's what I'm going to be doing for a while, is farming these things. I think I have my loadout. This is gonna be overview, but you're not generally able to do stuff on the screen. So, Super Earth ship, Wings of Freedom. I wonder what these NPCs are gonna
From what I hear, the TCS is doing its job. You know, a few new mutations popping up here and there, but nothing to worry about.
All right, time to go. Time to go. Be back on later. Good talking with you. Anyway, y'all have a great night.